Okay, we're back with Izzy's take on the world. We're on like a catching up situation here. so, our previous video got interrupted by the entrance of your older brother. How do you feel about having your older brother back from, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a revolving door, I think, at his age, because he goes and he lives on his own, and then he comes back, and then he goes and he lives on his own, and then he comes back. So,
He's independent and then dependent.
right?
It's a back and forth situation. It's nice to see him and hang out with him, but then again, he is a bit messy.
Right, exactly. That's pretty much my situation.
So he's an enjoyable person to be around. Just his living habits are the only problem.
Right, you were kind of afraid for his girlfriend or future girlfriends, you know, in regards to having him as a partner, right? Because it's like he thinks he's neat, but he's not really neat.
Isn't that how lots of guys are, though?
I think that's true. You know, there's people like one of my previous boyfriends who is unbelievably clean. We know who we're talking about. That, like, it's good housekeeping meets Martha Stewart meets a guy's, like, interior designer kind of situation.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, and so, and so it's unbelievably clean. Like, you feel like you have to clean yourself before walking into the house. Like, there should be a clean room just so that you can enter. And just our place isn't that way, right? So,
well, yeah, if you're going to live, you don't want to be. It's great that he has such a nice home, really.
Yeah,
but like, house. Not everybody can live like that.
Right? Yeah, especially when you have kids, I think. But then again, I know some people who are also working moms who have everything organized and no dust, and I don't know how they do it.
Because they're slaving away every hour.
That's true. Yep, that's true. So it's good to have your brother back, right? But what are some of the most annoying things that you find that he does?
Him not flushing the toilet, him shaving, and leaving his nail clippings in the toilet.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so gross. Like, why didn't you put it in the trash can? I don't know. That's just like, yeah. So, like, if you get into a relationship and you have a guy like your brother, do you think it will last?
No, I'd probably kick him out.
You'd be like, Dawn, what would be the deal breakers for you on living with somebody like that?
Well, him not putting away his plates.
Yeah.
It's like, girl, it wasn't that hard to put it in the trash. Like, it's the bare minimum.
Exactly. You just put the dishes away. Or put them in the dishwasher, you know?
All you gotta do is rinse it and toss it in there and it's clean and...
You're good, right? So, yeah, that's true. So what chores do you feel like you fail at?
Cleaning my closet.
That is true. Your closet's like, it's almost like you need an exploring expedition to go in there. Like, you might not come back out. It's fair, right? But ye who shall cast stones. Yeah, so I might be guilty of a messy closet too. Not as messy as Izzy's, but you know, I think hers is a little bit smaller. So what other chores do you feel like you fail at?
Cleaning the bathroom.
Yeah. You know, it's like crazy tricky cleaning. Like, I should probably be cleaning right now. But there's just so much to it. What's your favorite chore to do? Like, what's the one that you, like, don't mind doing at all?
Cleaning the fish field. Actually, no, I don't like doing that one at all. Just feeding the fish.
Like, the easiest chore imaginable, because, like, you don't even have to take them out. They just swim around, right? Like, you, like...
All I gotta do is wake up and feed them.
Right? Turn on the
They
light.
just,
Yeah.
you know, imagine being a fish. Like, there's nothing new to that lifestyle. All you do is swim back and forth in this tiny little box of water and eat.
Do you think a fish would have a different life if it was in the wild?
Maybe, at least there'd be a lot more to explore, but also probably die quicker
Yeah.
from
Right.
fishing and etc.
So if you had the choice of being a fish in the freedom of the great outdoors where you could explore as much as you possibly could explore, or being stuck in a cage like environment where you don't really know that you're missing out on anything, but you you get 3 square meals a day, or you know.
Well, at least then you don't have to, you know, go out there and have to really work for survival. I guess that's probably nice. Yeah, probably just, you know, live in a little box container.
You'd be happy in the box.
I wouldn't be happy. I'd probably be bored. Because, I mean, you know what I see those fish doing half of the time? They're staring at the reflection of themselves. Like, they legitimately, mouth wide open, just stare at their own reflection.
Like,
It really
"Another
doesn't seem
fish."
like a good life.
He's not saying anything. He's just repeating everything I say. Yeah, could you imagine? Like, I mean, so you wouldn't be happy sticking in a box, but you like the easy life versus.
Well, I mean, at least it'd be easy to survive. But, I mean, some of our fish are kind of suicidal.
Right, there's a few that have jumped out of the tank, right?
Crabdini.
Crabini, the crabs that escaped and went to
It's
Never
so-
Never Land.
Until we found one in your bedroom.
Right?
It's, why are they running away? Why do they run away? It's so creepy. And then especially the little dude crabs, the guy crabs who were like, you know, doing those little mating dance thingies with their super creepy big claws.
Maybe they didn't like the roommates, you know? Like, maybe they had issues. They're like, I'm better outside of the box. So, like,
They were doing like suicidal missions 24/7, and I was afraid I'd wake up with a crab by my bed and me accidentally stepping on it.
right? I know. I had the same fears. I'm like, where are they? You want to put tracers on them, right?
A little tracking device.
Right. It's like me using Find My phone to locate you. Like, it's like not Find My phone, it's Find My kid. Now you can get it for Find My pets.
We need one for Find My Remotes.
That's true too, right? Yeah. There is the tile thing that people get, but I honestly, the batteries die, and then you can't find anything. So you have to replace the batteries or you lose everything anyway. So anyway. So tracking things and tracking people, that's like do you think life would be easier? Or do you think it's a little bit more invasion of privacy to be able to track everything?
Well, I mean, I guess that really depends because, I mean, it depends on the policies of the app you're using. Because, I mean, some apps are all up in your business.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess you probably may be a little bit more aware of that than I am. So, do you think it's true that, like, Amazon and all these other places use their devices to listen in on what you're saying?
I guess it could depend. Do I really know? No. But, I mean, if they did, it would be kind of funny. Because, I mean, I just imagine them, like, I mean, what would be the real purpose of doing so? I mean, okay, I could see some of the benefits of doing so, like if you're trying to find out some murder case or something. But, I mean, at the same time, you're just hearing, you know, yeah, we'll say, what's a good name? Donnie. You're hearing Donnie talk about how his pizza's 45 minutes late because Grubhub's slow. Well, it's like, it sucks to be Donnie. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Like the conversations around here, I don't know, we have pretty interesting conversations. Like this is a typical conversation for me and Izzy. So, sitting around chit-chatting. It might be like, go get the coffee. It's Izzy and Sarah, they're talking again. So let's see what they have to say. That said, I wouldn't want to necessarily listen to everybody's conversation. I'm sure you're right. People talking about like all kinds of crazy stuff.
I probably wouldn't either.
What would you think that? What would be the biggest invasion of privacy? Do you think?
I don't even know. There's so many ways you could go about that. I guess one of them is to be able to see what others are doing, kind of like seeing people's websites they go on, because I don't want to know what people be going on.
Right. So, like tracking what people are like looking up on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, are they looking up the how to be a serial killer? You might want to know that, right? or are they just peeping on you and like video using? Because that's what they say they can do. That they can use your phone or your computer or your, Amazon devices to physically watch you without you necessarily knowing it.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
So suddenly it's a two-way camera. Like they can
There's
see
no
you.
safety, is there?
Right. So you feel like that would be something to be concerned about? I mean, some people are super hyper sensitive about that. Like they put little like pieces of tape, duct tape over or post-it notes or whatever over the cameras so that people can't spy on them, or at least they might be able to hear them, but they can't see them. So do you feel like that's more of an invasion, being able to see what you're doing, or being able to hear what you're doing?
I don't know. I feel like seeing what someone's doing.
Right. Like if
you don't want to know what
shower.
Yeah. You also don't want to know what Chad and Martha are doing.
Right. After
like
hours.
Yeah. I'm like, it's 10 p.m. and there's rose petals, and I don't want to know what's going on. It's like nobody wants to see that.
Right. Or
that's for Google.
Like, what if somebody got into an argument and then you could like video, you could watch people like fighting, and then you could take sides. Like, he's the real big.
Just say use profanities. It's not that hard. Can I use a profanity?
He's the douchebag in a situation. It was
look
not
at
her
him.
fault. And then other people are like, no, she should have blah blah blah. And then that would be kind of, I don't know. If
I just imagine them saying in this office, like this dimly lit office, with their mug coffee, and they're like, "Oh, come here, check this out. They're arguing again. Get the chips, get the popcorn."
Like, let's see what happens in this situation.
Yeah, that's telling of it.
The winner.
The new rom-com, the drama, the new season of The Bachelorette.
Right. Yes. Or I think Big Brother is kind of like that, where they watch the group of people all the time. Cameras are on 24/7. So if things get down and dirty, they're recording it. So they had like Big Brother After Dark. I never watched them, but from what I understand, there's a lot of stuff. Everything was getting videoed. I don't know if I can handle that.
I wouldn't be able to. It's like, thanks for the new house, but like that's a huge invasion of privacy. That just makes me super uncomfortable.
So I mean, what would be your biggest like freak out like about having somebody record you all the time or watch you?
Well, it's like, what if they judge my thought process? Like, what if they're like, oh my god, you support blah blah blah? It's like, I'm sorry. Like, damn.
I'm thinking like, like if you fart, like this really loud fart, like that would be the most.
Hold on, let me show you some.
The most horrifying moment. It's like.
Okay, hold on. Why? Just so we can test it out, just so we can show them.
Can't you do it?
Yeah, sure. Alexa, fart. Hey, Alexa. Wait, no. Echo Dot? What? How do we refer to it as?
It's Alexa.
What?
The other Alexa went off.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Is that one not on?
I don't know.
Wake up. Wake up. Does Zach unplug it?
Oh, he seems like that kind of person. You can do that. Alexa. Oh, wake. It's not working.
The Alexa from your bedroom is like talking.
Alexa, fart.
I don't think anybody could hear it.
No.
It said that was a funky one.
A long neck.
Long crispy fart inside.
Oh my god,
What?
that's awful. I didn't know that they could do that.
They can.
I wonder why this one isn't working. Like,
Me and Clara tried it out. I'm gonna hold on. Let me see if I can do anything about that. Just a
just
thing.
make sure the bottom part is like turned on.
Hold on.
Like maybe
okay.
you turned it off or something.
What's going on here?
Like that one's not even a year old. Okay. Technical difficulties.
Well, we tried.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give up on the Alexa dot. We'll figure it out and maybe do it on another video. But that's interesting because that's not even that old. Like that's not even a year old. You have to like call
Return it or something.
Amazon. Your Alexa, you don't even use it and it's still broken. Like could have been broken for months.
And we haven't
Wouldn't know.
known.
Anyway, so if apparently you ask Alexa to fart, she will do that for you. Inquiring minds want to know, but I wouldn't want to be on video in front of like the whole country and
Just ripping ass.
juicy, right?
Yeah.
like I would probably not go on TV just for that situation, and I would certainly hope that nobody's recording me while I do. Like put that on the greatest hits.
I just imagine just chilling, minding my business, and just letting things happen naturally. Just doing my thing.
So do you feel like that would be your greatest, like that would be my most embarrassing moment? I don't know why. I mean, everybody farts, right? And stuff, but I think that would be the most, like, oh my god, I can't believe I just let that one go, right? And,
On live TV, yes.
On live TV. So do you feel that would be your most embarrassing moment, or do you think that there's one that tops that?
I don't know, because I feel like you could say, I feel like that's like maybe getting something geographically wrong, like saying, like, what would be some stupid, Russia is in America, right?
There's probably a city of Russia in America.
Actually, there is in Ohio.
Russia, Ohio.
Yeah, there's a Russia-related thing in Ohio.
That is so funny. So your biggest embarrassment would be like if I said something really stupid.
Yeah, just saying like, cotton candy has Cheetos in it, right?
Probably Cheetos will probably make a cotton candy version at one point.
Probably,
It's like Oreo cookies, right?
I'm pretty
Like-
sure like there was like some kind of pickle flavored cookie.
Isn't that gross? I couldn't even
There is a
imagine.
ketchup ice cream. That's a thing.
I know, that's so gross too. I don't know why it's so gross to me. I mean, I guess technically tomatoes are fruits, and you make a lot of really good things out of fruits, like cherry
Well-
pie and apple pie.
You see, tomatoes are a whole kind of different fruit right there. They're the kinds of fruit. It's the fruit that you would avoid. Unless you're like cooking dinner. Like, it's just not the kind of fruit you'd use for.
Desserts.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one. I don't know. It's like, okay, let me say this. You're thinking ice cream, right? You're not thinking, let me get some tomato ice cream. You're probably thinking, let's get some watermelon sorbet or something. You're probably not looking at that tomato ice cream like, girl, you already know. It's like, I mean, yeah, I'd rather have chocolate ice cream compared to tomato.
Yes, I don't disagree with you. I've never tried tomato ice cream, so maybe I don't know what I'm missing, right? But
Well, yeah,
it's definitely
still.
not something that I want to go out and like just search for.
Not something I'm going to do with my future.
Other
You know?
people like put peanut butter in ice cream, and I think that's kind of weird.
It is kind of odd, but at least it's not tomatoes in ice cream or mustard ice cream or pickle ice cream.
Yeah.
Actually, there are sauce ice creams. There's like a ranch ice cream out there,
Ew.
a barbecue sauce.
Yuck. How
Yeah.
do you find this stuff out? Like, I'm old and I don't know this stuff, so
Look
use,
it up.
Right. I'm
Like,
not
just Google
doubting
it, like,
I'm
just-
like where did you like get the inspiration to go find out what kind of ice creams are really gross and
Well, honestly, it's just like, it's like one day at 7 a.m. I was just chilling on the couch and I was like, I think COVID looks like a pufferfish. And I looked it up and there was a pufferfish that looked like COVID.
Huh.
And I was right, yeah.
interesting? And that brought you to the search for different types of ice cream.
No. I mean, that was just an example. I just kind of randomly think things and I look it up. And I'm like sometimes I'll just wonder, is there this out there? And I'll look it up. I'm like, oh, there is.
Yeah, that's so funny. That is funny. I think there's like, is there mayo ice cream? Ew, I couldn't even imagine. And you're like on it.
Let me look that up. Mayo ice cream.
I would hope not. I mean, I couldn't imagine eating ice cream that tastes like mayo. What about you, Clara? Do you think ice cream should taste like condiments?
Mayo ice cream.
No.
Is there mayo ice cream?
Yeah.
I feel
Ketchup
like
and mayo ice cream.
I feel like there's no hope for humanity at this point. That is just so gross.
Ketchup and mayonnaise ice cream. Oh,
Ew.
Jesus.
Oh.
Mayonnaise flavored ice cream at ICE.
That is so gross.
Barbecue sauce flavored ice cream.
Ew. Like, ew.
Yeah, there's mayo ice cream and ketchup ice cream. Y'all, this is nasty. What? And someone's dipping their fries in it. Ew. No. I'm sorry, this is a whole nother level of sin.
Right? I feel like humanity is forced for that particular situation. I've heard that there's sauerkraut ice cream too. I'm pretty sure that that exists.
Yep, saucy sauce ice cream.
Lord.
Salad ice cream.
And so I think I feel like I should be given a credit because I've never made you eat anything like that. It's like I try to make you eat vegetables and stuff, but at least I don't make you eat mayo ice cream. So, all right, so we'll wrap this one up because it's way overdue. Any last words?
Bye.